right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown. Time for Bartertown. Shopping Doritos, baby.
Shopping Doritos, and I forgot to turn the light off.
Good afternoon, Sunday, fun day. Hell of a weekend, San Diego Comic-Con. Deadpool Wolverine came out. We have a ton of vintage toys here. All this, basically, 95% of this walked in the store today. Right? I mean, those are my favorite Bartertowns.
Some stuff walked in today.
Yep.
We have some choice pieces straight out of the Farpoint Museum that we're going to be bringing you today.
True.
Ooh, museum sales. What's that about?
So
some high end.
We upgrade things in the museum as things come in. Or in this case, we decide we want to rearrange the museum and realize, why do we have 3 of these?
Or like, why do we have 2 Carbonite Hans?
Why do we have 2 blue Snaggletooths?
We just put stuff to the side and forget we have it.
That's how we.
That's a nice problem to have.
That's how we roll.
Hi, this is Farpoint Bartertown.
It is.
I'm Justin.
I am.
You're not Justin yet. Okay, now you are.
We are
collectively. We are your Farpoint Nostalgineers coming to you live here from Farpoint Toys in. Where are we?
Maze-Landing, New Jersey.
Yes.
In the northern hemisphere of the United States.
You forgot my line about the Pine Barrens. You love to say the Pine Barrens.
We're in the Pines. We're from the Pines. Deep in the Pine Barrens. I want to welcome our VIPs who got to see some of this earlier. Not all of it, because we've been processing up to the minute.
Yes, up to the minute.
Our VIPs are a super exclusive group that is secret. We're not supposed to talk about it.
It's not a secret. They're exclusive, but it's not a secret. Please join the group. Slater, put the good one.
I'm
the
trying
one that
to.
swirls.
I can't find it.
Swirls.
Yes, swirl
This is how secret it is.
It's such a secret that I'm going to type it out. Slater's going to type it out on the internet.
Our VIP group not only gets free shipping on this stuff if they're in the United States, because we do have VIPs that are out overseas, but they also get to see stuff early. They get to go to movies with us.
They get better access than I do sometimes.
They get a free claim sale with free stuff.
You said you could go to the movies with us? Like, that's not everyone.
No, we didn't. Last night was just a friends. It wasn't a VIP thing. But anyway, they get to come in and hang out on VIP Sunday.
VIP Sunday I love because literally the museum gets cordoned off more than normal because we're like getting ready for the stream. And the VIPs just filter in and sit here.
Yeah, this is the museum. We're in the museum area right now, and it's also our studio.
Yeah.
Our VIP group is so cool that we have people that have never stepped foot in this store, or maybe in New Jersey. We have West Coasters that we met a couple of them, but we never met some of them. Anyway, I have a picture of
it's ready if you want
of some of our VIPs who have never stepped foot in Farpoint.
Yeah, you're explaining this poorly. I'm sorry. I don't mean to mansplain over you.
Please, yeah, let me have it.
We have VIPs from all over the world, and a surprisingly high number of them have never even been in the store in person. Now, some of them are able to make the pilgrimage. Some of them live in Europe. Some of them live on the West Coast, and it just hasn't happened yet. We were lucky enough a few years ago to visit the West Coast, and we were able to meet Jack and Jenny, 2 of our VIPs over there. Not every VIP has made it to the store yet, and listen, it's cool. It's a bucket list thing. We get it. But something so cool happened. I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Some of our VIPs
that live in the same state,
that live near each other in different states. See, let me talk.
Oh yeah, Casper's what, Oregon or something?
Yeah, we're just throwing everybody's business out there. We have VIPs that have never even been in the store but have now met each other. Selena, put up that picture.
And hung out.
And Casper and Jack.
And their only connection is, well, they're
Casper and Jack.
They're not only connection, but like they're connected on the fact that
the Farpoint family.
They are Farpoint people.
So Casper is in Oregon and Jack and Jenny are in California.
How cool is that?
And they made it a point to meet up. And
avoiding fires.
We hope. And that's just so cool. I love that. I just think that's just so cool.
Yeah. All right. We promise this is a claim sale.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat Doritos.
We're gonna get to the claim aspect of this.
I'm just eating Doritos today.
So the way this works is we're gonna show you an item.
Is it time for the crawl?
It's time for the crawl.
The way this works is
20 seconds till it starts.
We are going to show you an item.
DJ, you tuned in just in time. We're about to tell you exactly how this works. Not exactly an auction, but keep listening.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you an item on one of our cameras. We'll describe it if it's complete, any issues, anything like that, and then we say a price. After we say the price, the first person to type the word claim and the name of the item. You can misspell it. You don't have to say claim. You can say CLM, gimme, whatever. As long as we know you want it, and as long as we know what item you're talking about, the first person we see over here next to my wife in those comments.
Once we have named the price.
Once we have named the price,
Yes.
gets the item.
Once the item has been claimed, you'll hear this sound. That means we need to shut up so that Selena, Kermit, my sister, aka our production manager, can let us know who has actually gotten the item.
If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, all of the comments are put into one area, conglomerated, I like to say. Chronological order.
Right here next to
so
me.
if you're watching on Facebook and you can't see the YouTube comments, believe me, they're coming in and everything is in order. So just because you didn't see the comment doesn't mean you were first.
If you can squint or you have a big screen, you can see
Yeah,
them
you
right
can
down
actually
there.
see them right there.
Yeah.
We like to address people's comments. Please be active. Please talk to us.
You're off crawl now. You're just going. You're just
So anyway,
going.
if you're a VIP, shipping is free. If you're
In
not
the
a
United
VIP in the
States.
United States, I'm speaking for the U.S. only.
Yes.
If you're not a VIP, anything over $20 shipping is free.
Yeah.
If the item is under $20, then we have to charge you actual shipping until you spend over $20. You claim multiple things and it adds up to more than $20. Don't worry.
As long as your claims are $20 or more, you are getting free shipping in the United States. If you are a VIP, you get free shipping regardless. If you are overseas, we do have to charge you exact shipping, but we're not making any money on that.
Yep.
That is just exact shipping.
DG, if you have lag, you can try logging on YouTube, finding us live on YouTube right now. If there's any lag, it's your connection or it's Facebook. We are streaming. We have good internet connection, solid.
We're doing it live.
Yep, we're doing it live.
Our control panel still says green.
At the end of the stream, we will send you a link, and you can use any credit card, debit card, PayPal balance if you have one to pay. You do not need a PayPal account to pay; just need some kind of credit card. If you have never made a claim before, and this is your first claiming, please shoot us a message. We prefer Facebook.
If you win something.
If you win something, that's.
Yep.
If you've claimed something, is what I said.
Ultra laggers watching on YouTube.
Yes, no lag on. I mean, there's always going to be some latency, but we try to keep it as low as
we usually have
possible.
very good connection. What else is there to say?
Is there no
if you don't plan on paying tonight and you're not a VIP, don't claim. We are not holding anything. It's just not the way it is. We do this because we need to pay the bills.
You can come in and pay cash the next time we're open if you would like. Do us a favor though, and do not come in and swipe your card. You can do that right now tonight.
Yeah, if you plan on using a card, you can just use it tonight with the link we send you. If you're going to pay cash and come in,
Yeah,
what else?
Is that everything?
If you have any questions, ask in the comments. There are people here who have been watching for 4 years. They know 226 weeks of this.
Consecutive weeks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They know the deal, and we will address any questions. We are super laid back, super friendly. We tend to talk too much. You know.
That's
the
interesting.
volume is better. That's very interesting.
You said the volume is better on YouTube. That is so odd.
Yeah, so Facebook likes to, their video.
Yeah.
So Facebook compresses their video quite a bit because, I mean, there are 6 billion people on Facebook. I mean, that's a lot of information, so I get it, I guess. But there's a lot of people on YouTube, too, so...
Well, let's jump in and see how this works. Did we pull any of the VIP claims? Did we pull stuff?
Not yet. I need to pull... I missed R5, D4, and Bosk. I need to pull
This is
both
one of those
those.
special
Alright,
VIP
here's
perks.
R5.
They got to pre-claim it,
And here's
so
Bosk.
Our VIPs...
Sold-
I'm going to need a little baggie if you have
sold
one.
before the show even starts.
Our VIPs get
That's
to
how it
see
works.
this stuff early.
For as little as $5, you can be in our VIP Patreon,
Sounds
which
fun.
basically pays for itself with
Literally,
shipping or with, if you come into the
Right,
store
just
with...
that many.
You
These are
get
very
10%
small.
off in stores of VIP in our brick and mortar, or you get to see the stuff first. I mean, that's just insane because you get to do a claim before it's going on. It's Batman. I don't know what Rob is talking about.
It's Batman.
It's Batman. Hi,
He's-
Rob.
he's Batman.
Oh, Rob Lafferty.
This is Batman.
That's Rob from
I
my
love
car
that you
club.
didn't know.
Because I you know what? I saw Rob Erdy and I thought it was Rob Kimsey, and I was like, oh, but then I realized
You
it's
just
Lafferty.
saw Ernie.
Also, if your
Ernie.
phone, you can 2-finger zoom.
You can
and on the
zoom
screen.
in and see things better.
That's pretty cool.
We are streaming in 1080p, high definition, quality cameras. We have multiple cameras. If you've never been here before, you'll see how this goes.
My whole job.
Move that so I can
There's
most
a
of
lot going on.
Most of my whole
There's
job, apart from changing cameras and ringing the bell, is
Commanding
keeping
the
an eye.
dog.
Yeah, that too. Keeping an eye on these spiffy little lights on this control panel back here, so that when one of them turns yellow, I realize there might be a problem. So I cannot say anything about it to not to avoid upsetting anyone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So there's a little thing you can't even see that tells us if our streaming quality is good. And green means good. Yellow means bad, but sometimes it also means that it's too good.
Yeah, like it'll say.
I've heard that yellow means too good.
Yeah,
That's what they say. That's why I go so fast at yellow lights because it says go do good, do too
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
I got
Ooh, I
nothing.
want blueberry cobbler with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah,
What's that
How's
about?
that?
Is Michelle going to bring us some? Because that's what I...
Where are we meeting after
you
the
have
stream?
enough for the class,
Wherever
right?
the blueberry cobbler is.
Yeah. That's...
Because although cranberries are better, I will eat some blueberry cobbler with vanilla ice cream.
You have to eat
absolutely
cranberry
eat that.
cobbler with cranberry ice cream.
I would eat
I
that.
wouldn't mind some chicken,
Cobbler?
blackened chicken.
Are we going to get back on...
fettuccine
So
Alfredo.
last night... So for those of you who are not upper crust, upper level VIPs, you wouldn't know this. But once a month we do a live stream. Usually the last Saturday of the month is a live stream specifically for our upper tier VIPs, where we do this, but everything is free. It's a little different. It's a little more. It's unlisted, so we can be a little more intense, I think, than we are here. Although we get pretty intense here.
Like we're camping?
What?
Oh,
No.
no.
Intense.
No.
Intense.
No, I get the joke. It just wasn't funny.
Oh.
Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, everything is free. So you put up the
Not here,
Patreon.
not today.
No, put up the Patreon thing again. You're missing it. If you're not a VIP, you really need to check it out. It's literally starts at $5 a month. And
I'm going to
it's
start today with a lightning round.
at the minimum. You're
Lots
getting
of
free shipping.
Jack's telling the Thunderdome secrets. Lots of singing.
We don't want to turn anybody off, Jack. We don't mention it. I'm kidding.
No, it's me who's singing, so it's all good.
My husband's singing is fine.
I might do some today.
Will you?
No.
I didn't
So,
think so.
I'm going to start off with a lightning round, just to clear some of the table here.
Okay.
You can't claim until I say the name of the figure, but we got $3 Star Wars figures, vintage
But how
Kenner.
much?
$3 Star Wars figures.
Dude,
You're kidding.
is that even a thing? DG, hang in there, friend. It starts momentarily.
When does this start? DG, it already started.
Yeah, we talk a lot. All right,
We're
ready?
This is like QVC.
this is not a
Except-
$3 Star Wars figure.
Different.
No.
All right,
There's only $3, dude.
Penelope, will you settle down?
I mean, you heard him.
So we're going to start with
All right.
these are all played with. They were a childhood collection. I think the bottoms of the feet have like marker on them because he wanted to make sure that he knew they were his. But starting with X-Wing Luke here,
X-Wing,
$3.
Not Endor.
See X-Wing, there he is. $3. It's a vintage Kenner figure.
Where can you buy anything that's $3?
That's basically it's usually what we pay.
Yeah, that's insane.
TIE Fighter pilot. That's an army builder. Selena probably wants that. $3.
I was about to say, if that doesn't sell, you know where it's got to go.
For $3, I'll buy it.
Darth Vader, no cloak
Is
or
that Akbar?
saber.
You're missing Akbar back there.
I'm missing Akbar. $3.
Jack Vanderbeck claiming X-Wing.
Thank you, Jack. And that's how it works. We know exactly what he's with. Darth Vader, just Darth, no cloak, no lightsaber. But for $3, I mean, you can't
I
find it
cannot
anywhere.
believe I'm literally.
That is Squid Head, and he has his brown cloak. He doesn't have his skirt or his belt or his gun, but there is a brown cloak behind him.
$3.
Yeah.
His cloak is $3.
I don't care. Imperial. Oh man, that's an army builder too.
I was just
Imperial
gonna say-
That's
officer.
Not, hold on, that's not the one with the weird mustache, right?
No.
Okay.
See the Imperial officer in black. $3. What's this guy's name?
Ninum.
Ninum.
Mean
Ninum.
Mean
Ninum.
Mean
Ninum. $3. And OG C-3PO. One of the original 12. He's loose, got loose limbs, so he has to sit down. $3.
I am eating more Doritos.
George Scully. Hi,
Oh,
George.
Skull Boy.
Ninum's
All right.
going home to George.
Now we're gonna move up a little bit. This is not $3. That is a
New tier unlocked.
Imperial
Not $3.
Emperor's Royal Guard.
Also an army builder.
Doesn't
just
have his
saying.
staff. Great army builder. His cloak is in good shape. I don't care. $5. $5.
You know, we have bills to pay.
Yeah, I got bills no honest man can pay. To be honest with you, that is a nice wampa.
He's
It's a really
pretty
nice
white.
wampa.
Yeah.
Jack, Emperor's Royal Guard.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack. How much is our Wampa there?
I don't know. That's a pretty nice wampa.
He's a really nice
He's
Wampa.
pretty white.
How's his face? Any scratches
Does
or
he
anything?
match his? Do his arms and legs match?
No, his legs are whiter.
And his chest?
He does have the chest and arms
I'll do
yellowed.
$16 on the wampa.
That's insane.
Is it?
It's insane. Our
That
prices
is-
are insane.
This is 100% complete General Maydeem. He has his stupid white staff.
You know, it's
Wow.
not stupid to
I don't
him.
even think I have a stupid white star. I might.
Oh,
It's not
Selena.
stupid to him.
You got your list on you, Selena?
It's on my phone. I'll look at it. You keep going.
General Nadine with his stupid white staff, $15. That's all the staff. That's all staff right there. That's
So
how,
Nadine is 37 cents and the staff is $14.62.
This is not Chief Chirpa, not Tebow. The other one.
Low gray.
That's low gray.
Low gray. Is that low gray?
I was waiting for you to get there.
Anyway, he's 100%
It's
complete.
either Chief Chirpa or Low Gray.
No, I think it's low gray. He's the medicine man.
100% complete low gray. He's got his bag, his hat, and his staff. $14.
You are just making up words.
I am.
Who's laying down there?
Numbers.
I don't know.
That
Somebody
looks
who's
like
tired.
Chewbacca. How's it
Hal.
going?
Oh, Chewbacca complete.
Is
He's
that
got-
a weapon on Chewbacca's belly there?
It's his bowcaster.
Is that a blue one? Wow, mine's black.
Oh, blue is. So
Blue.
black is OG. Blue is when he came
black.
out for
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back. All
There are
of
so many different shades, and some of them are translucent and some of them
It's
aren't.
all right though.
Yeah.
Complete Chewbacca with his bowcaster. $14.
That's it.
Complete Bib Fortuna. His staff has a little, and again, these guys have paint on the bottom of their feet, so they're not like minty figures, but they are complete. This is complete Bib Fortuna. His staff has a little bit of paint on it. I think they wanted to make it look like he had a crystal on it, like he's a wizard.
Oh, I like that. That's cute. I like that.
I don't know. $12 Bib Fortuna. Complete Dengar has his gun. $10. Complete Reese has his weird gold thing. $14.
I do need Nadine's
How
staff.
much was Dengar?
$10. Complete. Is that Weequay?
You're going too fast. I missed the one you just said before that.
Reese?
Yeah.
I think I said $14. Did I?
Was he complete?
Yeah. Complete Weequay.
I'll claim that.
$12.
I'll claim that Nadine, even if I have to pay for it. I do need his staff.
All right, nobody claimed it. It's yours.
How much was Weequay?
Weequay?
I don't remember what I said. $10.
That
I
sounds
just
right.
can't write as fast as you're talking. I can't. It's not physically humanly possible. I can't do it.
I think that's Chief.
This is Chief
Chirpa.
Chirpa complete.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Chirpa.
$12.
$12 on chirps.
Chirps.
Complete. Not Zuckus. The other one. He should be Zuckus, but he's
Forlom?
not. Yeah, complete Forlom, gun thing, all that. $15. Actually, we have two Rees.
Are they both complete?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't sell the first one, so
Yeah.
I'm not too worried.
Complete Boba Fett. He's
Oh.
he's not minty, but he has his gun.
That's important.
Minty, he's not a minty boba.
No, but I mean he is still Boba
He's
Fett.
still a 100% complete Boba Fett.
I'm gonna call him. Well, he has the gun. The gun itself is probably. It's got some. Let's start with $30 on Boba Fett, and then Bespin Luke, just him, nothing else. $5.
Bespin Luke?
Mhm.
$5. Alright. What's going on with this Tonka truck? How heavy is that? It's probably pretty heavy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what a strange colored snaggletooth that is.
Yeah, it must
The
be
ever
like a-
elusive blue
just like a
snag.
weird-
I'm gonna show him closer.
I almost missed Jack's claim on Boba.
Jack Reed, thank you very much.
So,
There's probably a couple figures up there that we need to pull, right?
I mean, this dude's really nice. Now, the problem usually is the silver boots. He does have some rubs on his silver boots. Let me take a look better. Yeah, it's nice though.
His belt.
The tops of the boots are nice.
His belt is nice. He has 2 scratches on the inside of his crotch where his legs rub.
That's always the big
His
deal right
boots
there.
definitely have rub. He is a no dent, but there is a dot of paint on the bottom of his foot.
That's so Kenny can know it is. Look at that belt buckle.
Wow.
Go look on eBay and find a belt buckle like that.
Mine's not that good.
He's got his face. His
Not-
face is good. Maybe not great, but it's good.
Oh, he's better than most.
Some hair rub.
How's-
Camera 1's a little better for close-ups, but
I
I
Switch?
can't reach over there.
people are getting the
I
idea.
can't reach over there.
Do you want me to go to camera 1?
Backs of the
Looks pretty
boots. He's all in all. I mean,
He's
really
good.
no discoloration on the body compared to the
He
limbs,
does
which is
not
a big
have,
deal.
Yeah, he doesn't have the greenish chest thing going on. He's very blue.
You might want to go look on eBay. Go find one.
We-
Bartertown price.
Bartertown.
$3.25.
Special, $3.25.
Bartertown
But it's
blowout.
not going to be what we put it up for online.
No.
He will not be in the store for that price.
I mean, it's Blue Snaggletooth, and he's in very nice shape.
Yes.
Keith, getting into Snaggletooth's OF territory with those feet close up.
Now here's another weird one. Power of the Force Han Solo. He's the one that came with the carbonite. No carbonite, but it's Han. He's in nice shape.
Han. I really like his outfit in this sculpt. Like, I like that he's wearing like the carbonite outfit where he's obviously like moist from coming out of the carbonite.
Yeah, he doesn't feel moist, but he looks moist.
Sure, it's kind of wrinkled, yeah.
Last 17, Power of the Force Han, $100. What have we
We've
on
got $100 on Han. Yes.
Complete Tusken Raider.
I had $20 on that.
All right, there you go, $20. Very nice cape.
It's mostly his gaffy stick, as far as the price goes.
Yep. And then here's another Power of the Force. This is
He's very cool.
This is Endor Luke.
Ooh.
So let's say what he doesn't have. He doesn't have his saber.
Does not have his saber.
And he doesn't have his poncho.
Or his poncho. His
coin. His coin.
His coin is also not there. He does have his card. It's a nice card. He himself is in good shape. His blaster and his belt are all good. This is no repro.
Blaster.
Yeah.
The bubble is still somewhat attached. Yeah. The card is complete. It still has its proof of purchase.
Yeah.
It's actually an unpunched card. So honestly, if you find the poncho and the lightsaber, that becomes very expensive.
He's cool.
If you break this down into parts, it becomes very expensive.
I don't like to part things out. We've got $250 on this. We could make more if we were to part it out.
We could.
I don't want to do that.
I think Bartertown special
Bartertown
$225.
$225, yeah. B-Town special. We had some claims. I don't know if we pulled everything.
Yeah, no, we didn't. So start telling me.
Got those.
X-Wing Luke was somebody claimed.
Can you give me some more baggies, please? You don't have to be fussy.
I'm going to put some Joes up.
Perfect.
Incomplete, but nice Joes. I'm freaking hungry. I just ate.
I want X-Wing Luke.
Yep.
The Imperial Guard. And the Boba Fett for Jack.
I think I pulled the Imperial Guard already.
And put it where?
No, I didn't. X-Wing Luke, Imperial Guard.
And Boba.
And Boba I put to the side already.
Oh, the Imperial Guard. I thought it was the Royal Guard.
Oh, was it the Royal Guard? Give me the Imperial. That guy's not a guard. Give me the Imperial, whatever his name is. It was the Royal Guard. Thank you, Selena. Someone's paying.
I wrote Imperial Guard on here for $5.
Yeah, it's a Royal Guard. I probably said the word Imperial.
And Boba Fett. Where's he at?
I could have swore I took him off the tray already.
Boba. I thought you did too, but I could be wrong.
Well, if you did, I'm not sure where you put him, except he's right in front of me.
Okay, well that's a safe place for him.
It is very safe.
I'm gonna go to camera one. We're a tiny bit
Ninum.
boring. Ninum.
I love his name, and his little face is so cute. I just love him.
I didn't know what he looked like for the longest time because the one I had as a kid I found and someone had colored in his face with a marker, so I wasn't really clear on. Well, I didn't realize it was marker. I thought it was the figure.
Love that for you.
And well, in the 80s, you didn't have you couldn't constantly refer back to the movie, so I didn't remember, and I thought the blue or black or whatever on his face with just a small gray border was the way he was supposed to look.
Yeah.
I was really
Guy
surprised.
is literally in blackface. That's terrible.
I mean, kids did a lot of dumb things with toys. That's all I can say.
Yes, everyone had the $3 Star Wars. I'm sorry we didn't.
I'm shocked that
Can
we
you put
didn't
his
sell
score on
it.
him so we can sell
They
him?
everyone probably already has them.
I'm shocked.
Because I mean,
Yeah, but at $3 you can give them to your
I
kids.
was gonna
like,
say,
it's
how could you not jump all over them for that price? Even if you had them, I mean.
No, we're not.
I'm trying to snap up.
I'm
trying to snap up army builders.
shame any of y'all.
Oh, no,
But shame.
I am.
Shame. Speaking of shame, Game of Thrones tonight.
And I think it's the last episode of the season.
No. That will make me very upset.
Well, sorry, but I think it might be. If it's not this week, it's next week.
I'm not forcing this into his hand.
Do not force his hand.
Alright, let's do some Joes.
Yes,
Joes.
Keith, there's some weird Joe stuff here, yeah.
Alright, let me go to camera 2 again.
We got Tripwire. He has no mines. But really, his thumbs are good, his crotch is good. This is good crotch Tripwire.
He's using my metal detector.
He's good crotch Tripwire. I don't know. It's Tripwire. He's in good shape. $6. Iceberg, right ahead. No gun. $5. I'm going to wait for Penelope to write this down.
It's written.
You did Iceberg?
I did.
Wild Weasel. He's complete because he don't come with nothing. Big news.
Jack claiming tripwire.
Thanks, Jack. Big news. Classified Rattler. Oh my God. I chose the wrong time to quit sniffing glue.
No, you picked
I
the
got
right
out
time.
of classified. I'm done.
You picked the right time.
But man, that Rattler looks amazing. He's in good shape. Wild Weasel, I think $14 is probably a good price on him. I'm just riffing here.
Wild Weasel's a great name.
There you are.
Low light. Just low light, no guns, no backpack. He's in nice shape. Let's say $5.
These would be so good for kids.
Frostbite, no gun, which his gun is one of my favorites. Again, $5.
Is it like an ice gun?
No, it's like a
Like something Mr. Freeze would
it's
wield.
like a M16 with a big scope. It's a beautiful rifle. I can't believe $5 Joes aren't selling. You know the market's bad when that's happening.
Yeah.
You know people are not buying. They're not
Lift
buying $3
lift
flowers.
lift ticket. No microphone, so it's just him. $5. If he doesn't sell, I'm gonna put him with another thing. And Beachhead, he has his gun. That's it. $5.
Doug said the classified Rattler is awesome, but not for almost $400.
And try to find a place to put that
Yeah,
thing,
how
man.
big is it?
Humongous.
It's an airplane that fits a 6-inch figure.
Correct.
Yeah. That's
And it's scaled just like the...
Two claims: Hal claiming Frostbite and Jack claiming lift ticket.
I thought you were just telling us to shut up.
Yeah, me too.
The second one was a little more aggressive, but it was for a
Thank you,
legitimate
Jack.
claim.
Thank you, Hal.
If you want to pull them, I will put them in bags. With my Dorito hands here.
Who claimed lift ticket?
Jack.
Jack got lift ticket and tripwire. So if you give them both to me, I'll put them in one bag.
And Hal got frostbite.
Hal
Sorry,
did in
I'm sorry to hear
fact-
that, Hal.
Hal did in fact claim Frostbite.
There we go.
Does anybody want
Does anybody remember laughter?
Lifeline? He's got a broken crotch. I don't care. $2.
Hang on, I'm in the wrong.
His hands and legs and head are worth that.
I
Just,
think you
just
missed
$2.
a claim from Hal. Can we scroll back up there? This is Frostbite, right?
Yeah.
Make sure we didn't miss anything. Yep, we got.
Oh nope, I did
Wild
miss
Weasel.
one. Wild Weasel. Hal
Come
claimed
on,
Wild
guys.
Weasel.
Hal, he's really nice. His leg maps are in really good shape. He's very nice.
Leg maps. I love the leg maps.
Did anybody want a $2?
They're not stickers. They're actually like screen printed on him.
Oh yeah, and they get messed up.
Yeah.
How about some Voltron?
What? Voltron?
I got a blue lion and a yellow lion from the I think it's called Voltron the Third Dimension. It was the Trendmasters.
I'm lying, I'm dying.
These also, they don't have them, but they had like little guys that went in their heads, and
Okay.
they're both legs. But anyway,
Tripwire is the. Who's the red guy right there?
Lifeline.
Okay.
I said $2, right? That's just because I don't want to throw them in the trash. I mean, I hate doing that.
But you threw the 18 guy in the trash with no arm. No
Yeah, he
hand.
broke his hand.
I have that guy I rescued from the trash. I don't know who he was, I forget, but I rescued somebody from the trash and cleaned him up.
Yeah, the head opens and there's a little cockpit for a figure, which are really cool.
It's
But
the
anyway.
the mini guys, right?
Yeah, these are in really good shape. It's a blue line and a yellow line from Trendmasters. $10 each if anybody wants them. You can go find a black line, a green line, a red line, and guess what? You're golden.
Blue and yellow, right?
Yep.
If I'm lying, I'm
I'm
dying.
dying. Nobody wanted a freaking. Speaking of Voltron, I have a LJN.
It's not
No. Panache Place. Thank you,
Yeah.
Bud.
You're welcome.
It's good for parts and pieces because it looks like the green line, one of the legs is broken. This is just a good parts and pieces.
I occasionally know what I'm talking about.
Black line has a broken
It's
shoulder.
funny that there's extra lions.
I'm just
and then
doing
that
this-
one's missing lions, and they don't go
Again, because I don't like throwing things away. This is just parts and pieces. I think
Someone
$20 for parts and pieces. Let's go to camera one.
Someone might need it.
Because the head is good, the ears are good. It has the wings and the tail for the black lion. The chrome is actually nice on
chrome
almost
is
all the
nice.
feet.
The chrome is
I
nice.
thought that was going to come crashing to the
The
table.
chrome is nice and flop.
Unfortunately, the green lion has one broken leg. And the yellow lion's nice. They don't have their covers, but still, it's just a lot for $20.
Ringing a bell for Hal. He's got a multi-claim. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I am ready.
Low light,
Yep.
beachhead,
Yep.
Low light was 5, right?
I don't know.
That's what I wrote down. Beachhead.
Low light beachhead.
Yeah.
and other unclaimed $5 Joe. Is there
Iceberg.
another?
Iceberg. And I'm going to throw Lifeline to you. Maybe you could save him. Well, I'm throwing him a Lifeline. He's yours for
Waiting
nothing
to
now.
make that joke.
What a bump. Alright, let's see. Will they
Thank
all
you,
fit in one
Halliburton.
bag? Oh, oh. There we go.
No, it's Halvator.
Alright.
All right.
What
Here's
is
something
that?
interesting. This is Star Wars. I think it's Clone Wars.
When did this come in? How did I miss that? Was that today?
Yeah. This is Anakin's modified Jedi Starfighter. It's complete. It has all 4 of its guns.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
green missile on the front. The only problem is the hatch, the
hatch
hinge for the hatch has one broken piece.
The hatch hinge. The hinge hatch?
So the
Hatch
hatch,
hinge.
it opens, it all displays well, but it comes off easier because of the, see, it comes off. Instead of going like that, it just pops off. But I mean, it's all there. It's
How
super
you
cool.
got me this week. So how comes in today? How comes in once
Let me
a
say a
week?
price on this real quick.
Go
So I
ahead.
just described it.
Yeah.
$20.
$20. So Hal is here every week, and Hal likes to. He's done this a few times now. He likes to claim things and then like hide them in the store.
Yeah, he was telling me about that earlier.
Little Where's Waldo from Hell?
There is a 12-inch doll action figure somewhere in the store that Hal has hidden, and we still have not found it. It's been like 6 months.
How is it visible? Like
It's gotta be in the
do we have
museum.
to, or do we have
So-
to?
I think it's in the Joe room because he I noticed his eyes darting around when we were out there
Well,
talking.
I noticed his eyes darting around when we were in the museum
have a
talking.
claim?
Thank you, Jack.
It's Rob.
Oh, beat him to it.
Yeah,
so-
you gotta let her say
well, then
it.
you say the damn name.
I was
She
trying
was
to,
about
but
to. You wouldn't shut up.
wouldn't shut up. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. Sorry.
Rob, congratulations on your Starfighter claim. So his eyes were darting around while he was in the museum, so I think it might be hiding up here. Because the museum doesn't change that often. Like, we do like to mix it up, but there's certain things that, like, don't move.
I don't know if he would fudge around in the museum like that.
But he might just put it behind something. He wouldn't fudge. He would just, like...
He's pretty tall
stick it.
too, so he
Dude,
could
how
put it.
cool
Yeah,
is
he's gonna
this?
put it out of the eye line.
He could definitely put it out of my eyesight, that's for sure.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right. Another Star Wars vehicle. Again, it has a small broken piece. It doesn't affect it at all. And this is one of my favorite vehicles, actually. It's General Grievous' Starfighter. It has both its guns.
I can't spell Grievous.
Grievous.
It is visible, and you can clearly see it while standing in the room.
Okay, challenge accepted.
So you can't even notice what's broken on it, to be honest with you. See at the back fin there? There's a small gun that goes underneath that fin that was broken off. Sucks, but this is going to be a deal because of it. It has both its cannons on the top, though, which is a big deal. They come off and get lost easily. I believe the canopy is fine. Let's see.
What is this again? Grievous?
Grievous' Starfighter. Yeah, the canopy opens, works the way it's supposed to. Such a cool design. I got to give it to Lucasfilm and Star Wars. The designs of these things are cool. Again, I'm going to do $20, just because it has that one broken piece. It's probably a $40 or $50 toy if it didn't have the broken piece. So, there's that.
Hal hid a fugly Justice League figure in the store for a month.
Wow.
It had a dot on it. I'm surprised someone bought it.
Maybe someone did.
I don't know where
Here's
it
Selena's payment for the night.
Ooh, thank you. Ooh, I can't reach.
You can take that General May off. She has her... We just knocked something else off her list.
Can't beat that. Thank you.
Selena's Star Wars list is getting shorter and shorter the longer I own this place.
As it
We
should.
haven't really hooked her up recently. There
It's
hasn't
been a minute, but the last time we hooked her up was pretty big.
Does she have a blue snag?
I believe it was a Power
She does.
Force figure.
Yours from childhood?
What, Blue Snag?
Yeah.
Now's a Christmas present from y'all, 1 year, y'all and Frank.
Don't you
Aww.
remember we put it in that book?
I still use that
No.
book.
So I wanted to surprise her, so I bought, like on clearance, a Star Wars like book, like a hardback book,
I was ready to read the book. I was almost a little bit disappointed when I realized it wasn't readable.
and
We
then
hollowed it out.
I hollowed out the middle and
And
put
hid
the
it
blue
in
snag
there?
inside.
I'm thumbing through the book like, oh, I'm going to read this. And I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what's in here?
Why is it cut?
Something. This is just a tauntaun, no harness or saddle, so you can pretend it's a wild tauntaun running around on Hoth.
Does
$5.
Does it have, is it the kind of tauntaun with the,
Not a split belly.
okay.
Solid belly. And then we didn't get to him. This is a complete squid head with his skirt, his cloak, his belt, his gun. He comes with a lot of stuff for a Star Wars guy. What's a complete squid head? $20 bucks? $20 bucks. It's probably better than that.
It is better than that, but it's fine.
We need money.
We have sold not a lot of stuff. So
What is this guy? I mean, I know who he is.
That is a 1982 Showtime brand ET licensed plush toy.
He is so ridiculously cute.
He is $15.
Wow.
Where's Tucky? I hear
I
he's
love
a
him.
He's not in a
pitter-patter.
museum.
You just said we need to make money, and now you're trying to keep things off the table and put it in the museum.
I'm trying to keep things off the table. Put them in my museum.
I'm gonna look this up real quick. 78 12-inch Stormtrooper.
I was saying yesterday.
He's missing his gun, but other than that, I mean, he's got to be cleaned. He's got a little discoloration here and there, but he's
Back him up
good
a
at
little
camera
bit.
one.
Yeah, I was on camera one, but then you started spinning the thing.
That's tough.
You can't. I can pick him up and carry.
Alicia
him up to this
Tauntaun
one,
was $5,
which I cannot believe.
Where else are you gonna get a tauntaun for $5?
You're not. You
A
can't.
true vintage tauntaun.
So these 12-inch Stormtroopers, I can't even pick it up on camera. There you go. They are notorious for yellowing. This type of plastic, especially around the seams where they glue it together. His butt is a little yellow. Backs of his legs.
Ringing a bell for Alicia and her tauntaun.
I'm gonna write that down before I forget.
Penelope, that says General Mills on it, right? The Stormtrooper?
Yes, General Mills Fun Group, 1978,
Yep.
made in Hong Kong.
I'm both happy and disappointed that I didn't get into collecting the 12-inch as a kid.
We just finished the 12-inch collection. Not all the parts and pieces, but in the museum we just
Yeah, I
finished
forgot
it.
to look at it when I came in.
He's hollow, which is weird. Like, he's like a hard hollow plastic, but that's why he's got like the yellowing. That's very common on this type of plastic. This specific figure and this type of plastic in general. Very common. There's a couple of 12 inches on the table. I didn't get the chance to price any of them, so you might want to look up a bunch of 12-inch.
All right, so the Stormtrooper, let's call it $30. He still has the loop for his gun on his side, which is crazy. No gun, but the loop is there.
Little,
Yeah, like how is that not ravaged?
it's this tiny little thread. Can you guys even see that?
Yeah, they can see it.
There's a 12-inch Jawa. I thought we had more 12 inches somewhere.
I had to move them because we were moving the wheel. We also have an Obi-Wan and a Boba.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So did you write down $30 for the Stormtrooper?
But I got a lot going on. No, I didn't write it down yet. As soon as I sit down, I'm going to write it down, okay?
Yep. $12 inch Jawa. He's not really 12 inches, but he comes
He's
with a
not
12
12 inches,
line.
but he is from the 12-inch scale. So he's about 6 inches, if not less. He's got to be 6 inches. He will show up on camera, too, just fine. Because he's just a little dude. No cape. It's just him living his best life.
Did he come with a cape? He didn't come with a cape, though, did he?
The Jawa came with
He came with a
he
gun.
came with
He's
a gun
wearing-
and a soft cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he came with the soft cloak.
Oh yeah, it's like
There-
a brown sock.
Yeah, there were a lot of soft goods on 12-inch figures, obviously, because 12-inch figures. Obi-Wan had 3 layers. Even Boba Fett had a cape.
And Wookiee.
Wookiee scalps, all kinds of weird stuff.
Did you say Wookiee scouts?
Scalps.
I don't know a good price for this Jawa. They're hard to look up because the things that always show up are the regular ones.
The Action Collection. Action Collection from the 90s always shows up whenever I try to look.
Does it say General Mills on it?
Probably.
General Mills, they're a cereal company.
CPG Production Corps, 1979. Yes, Fantasia. Houdini. I love that the eyes are still see-through. There's no
All right,
window.
just in that shape.
Yep, he's just his own man. He's doing his own thing.
I think it's $20.
That sounds good to me. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I roll the dice on $20. I really don't know. It's tough to find him. With the gun and the cloak, he does lots of money.
Of course.
All right, we got Obi-Wan. Did you price that?
I did not. We've got an Obi-Wan.
Is there a year on it?
Obi-Wan does not have his lightsaber or his boots. I was going to throw in the white Luke boots, but you took exception to that, so I did not.
Nobody wants the wrong boots with a guy.
I'd rather him have the wrong shoes and have shoes than not have any shoes.
Give me something written on them.
I'm looking at his butt right now.
Yeah, because the thing is like 12-inch.
GMF 1978 Kenner.
Is he wearing legit underwear, or is that
He's not.
Is that duct tape that someone put on his butt?
No, the doll itself came printed with blue Ken doll underwear.
I got you.
All right, so no boots, but he has all his soft clothes.
Yes.
Does he have a thong on?
So it's not fabric. It's blue. We just talked about that. You missed it. It is kind of thong-like.
Yeah, it's definitely thong-like.
Thong.
Would you guys consider this a Jedi thong? What do you think?
It looks like it's worn off a little bit. It looks like it was originally full cheek.
I think it was still thong-ish, but it is slightly worn.
$50.
$50 on Obi-Wan.
$50. Then you can go buy a lightsaber and boots, and you're rocking and rolling.
Space undies. Say hi to Peg Warmers.
Hey Kevin, how are you? Space undies.
What's up, Kevon?
$50 on Obi.
Yep.
And we also have a Boba Fett.
Kevin, we got all kinds of crazy stuff going on today.
We always do.
Space undies. All right, Boba Fett's hands have been glued, right?
Yeah, let me just double check. I need to look at that. I'm pretty sure they have, but I need to just double check it's both.
Glued in
he has his cape, his backpack.
I can't tell if they're glued or if they're just like, okay, this one's definitely, no, it's not. It's like melted.
That's the thing with 12-inch figures. IG-88's bombs melt. It's the kind of plastic they use.
So I don't think they're this one. They're either glued or melted. I cannot tell.
I don't think glued is a thing.
To me, it looks like the rubber touched the plastic and melted the plastic.
That totally happens.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Take a picture and zoom
That
in.
is the thing that happens with IG-88's belt.
Yeah, that happened here. His hands are rubber, but his arm is
Yep.
hard plastic.
Yep.
So
It's a reaction.
They give the impression that they have been glued, but I am confident in saying that they are not in fact glued. They are just melted to his arm. He has, okay, you ready?
Yep.
He has his belt.
Yep.
He has his cape.
Yep.
The cape does have, it's not ripped, but it has some pulls in it. He has his backpack, but not the tip of the backpack. The rocket is not there, just the backpack itself.
Yep, the rocket comes out.
That is it. He does have his scope, which is attached to his helmet. He only has one sticker on his chest, not all three.
Tell me what's written on it.
From Russia with love.
That's not funny.
CPG Products Corp. 1979.
That was a big year.
1979 was a great year. That's the year I was born. All the best things happened in 1979. I have to say, he may not be complete, but he displays very well. That's great. His visor's cool.
I can't believe A New Hope came out before you were born. That's wild.
I mean, I'm not that young.
You didn't come to the theaters to see Empire Strikes Back with us.
Which is rude.
Let's call it.
I can't get him to see
You saw Superman 2 and E.T. in the theaters, but I can't remember which one was first.
They both came out like the same.
Same season.
They were both in theaters at the same time, so I could conceivably have seen either of them first.
That's why I can't remember.
$200 on Boba Fett.
That's why I can't remember which one came first.
I really need to get him on camera too. I can't get him to stand up.
They were fairly close together.
He won't fit on camera too, will he? No one's gonna buy this for $200 without being able to even see it. I guess I could put him close up. If anybody wants to see Boba Fett a little better, let me know. You can. He's not gonna.
Yeah, I was trying to fit him on camera too.
Yeah, I can't even leave him there. He's just.
This is gonna sell.
Yeah, those are cool. Are those two soap holders there?
I guess so.
Let me rephrase that. At least one of them is a soap holder.
These are both the same. There are two of the same. They're
soap holders.
Soap holders.
Eddie, which Boba Fett are we talking about? There's a couple of them on the table.
Is there still?
No, there's not. There's only the one.
That's a Boba Fett.
Oh, sorry. We didn't even price that yet.
And the Wampa was $16, Eddie. The Boba Fett in my hand is $200. He's 12-inch, not complete, but he has a lot of stuff.
Needs his gun and the Wookiee braid
Eddie is interested in this one, so I'm going to show it to him a little
He's
better.
really displays nice.
Eddie, he looks good. Hopefully, this is a good close up for you. No serious discoloration. He is missing 2 stickers from his chest,
No breaks.
but the one that is there is nice. As is wont to do with these 12 inches, some of the rubber and plastic, there's a little bit of melting around the wrist area, but again, not a deal breaker in my opinion. He does have his cape. He's got his backpack, no missile. He's got his little niblets, and
His niblets. You gotta bring your niblets. Oh, that's cool. It's cool that works.
yeah. Ooh, as I fall over backwards on stream. All right, $200 bucks.
Crash into a case.
He is not going to stand up on the wiggly roundabout, so I'm going to leave him right there. And enjoy the rest of my cookie.
All right, so I got 2 soap dishes and a cup, vintage G.I. Joe. The cup has the, what year does that say? 85, 87?
86.
86 little drinking cup for little Johnny to drink out of, and
Why Johnny? It could be little Jane.
maybe Jane wants to be called Johnny. And 2 leatherneck soap dishes from the same era, same color. These are vintage, really weird, cool little things. $15 for the whole set there. You get 2 soap dishes and a cup.
G.I. Joe soap. $15 for the set of 3. What else we got here?
Speaking of G.I. Joe, should I look at this tray?
Sure. I want to put the Squishmallows on the roundabout, so I need to clear it off a little bit.
Give us a second.
The Wampa is claimed, right? Not the Wampa, the Tauntaun.
Yeah.
The Tauntaun is clean here.
We could just move this one ship and that'd probably give me all the remaining. What do you got?
I'm thinking, doing math in my head real quick. How much did we say
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan was?
I think it's like $50 or something like that. Obi-Wan was 50, Stormtrooper
30 or
was
something?
30, Jawa was 20, and Boba Fett was 200.
I'll do all of it for $250. The whole
Wow.
12-inch collection for $250 there.
So if somebody wants the Stormtrooper, the Boba Fett, the Obi-Wan, and the Jawa 12-inch, $250 for all 4 of them. That's a Bartertown steal of the month.
It's at least one figure completely free.
Yeah,
by math.
absolutely. Alright, let's get E.T. out of here. Nobody wanted E.T. He's so adorable.
That's like buying Boba Fett and Obi-Wan and getting the Stormtrooper and the Jawa for free.
It's true. E.T. needs to go in the museum.
You guys are obsessing. Who likes Squishmallows? Because I barely know what they are. I didn't know they did licensed ones.
Andrew CZ sends greetings from Florida. I have a
Hey.
Slytherin
You know,
Squishmallow.
sunny Florida. It's probably like melting Florida.
Yeah, that bat is so cute.
Do you want it? It's
Hi,
$10.
Billy.
Alright, Justin, give that a roll.
I'm on a stuffed animal moratorium.
All right,
I have
are we
too
selling
many.
these in a lot?
We are selling them as a lot, yes.
All right, so we got 3.
This is a lot of 3 Squishmallows from Nightmare Before Christmas. We have got Oogie Boogie, new with tags. We have Jack, these are each. Jack, new with tags. And then the mayor is also there.
He's 2-sided.
Hal claiming the G.I. Joe cup and dishes.
Thank you, Hal.
Thank you, Hal. I will pull them down.
The mayor's 2-sided.
The mayor's
Is he
two-sided.
two-faced?
He is in the movie. He can also flip around like that. He is new, but no tags on him. I've got $40 on the set of 3.
This is perfect for the Nightmare Before Christmas person in your life. For
What's the
Christmas
other
time.
side of the mayor?
The other side of him is like
He's
the.
like upset?
This is like the happy, funny, weird, and this is like the mean side.
Ooh, very
But he has like
grand.
his little mayor tag on.
Nobody wanted Grievous' starship, huh?
Nobody want to agree with the starship.
Here's another Boba Fett. This is like a little moving statue one, kind of.
Oh yeah. Is that like he has like a thing on his base and he goes like this? Or
Yeah, you do this with his base. All his base are belong to us.
No.
$5. Just
$5.
a little
$5.
Boba Fett statue thing. $5.
And one more Squishmallow.
Oh,
Turn it. You didn't see it on the side? This is a little mini 5-inch one. Its name is Emily the Bat. It's adorable.
That
$10.
thing, that thing's so freaking cute. I can't stand it.
$10 on Emily the Bat.
Okay, we have a
How'd you go?
claim. Eddie Baez claim.
All right, Eddie. I'm not sure if you were watching earlier when we went over the rules, but just so you know, If you are in the United States
Camera
and you claim less than $20 worth of stuff,
Camera one.
Selena.
Thank you.
If you are claiming less than $20 worth of stuff, we do have to charge you exact shipping. There are 2 ways to get around that. You can either claim more stuff until you get over $20, at which point you get free shipping, or you could join our VIP group. It's only $5 a month. It's starting at. Selena put the Patreon up there. You get free shipping anywhere in the United States if you are a VIP, so that's also an option. Just throwing it out there, Eddie. Thank you very much for your claim.
And do us a favor, send us a message.
Yes.
Aww.
And Eddie, at the end of the stream, you also want to shoot us a message on Facebook if you can. That way we can open dialogue and get you your invoice. This is beautiful.
This is 1987 G.I. Joe dinner tray.
Go to camera 2 if this will even fit. It'll probably fill it up.
Fits perfectly.
How beautiful is
Jack
that?
thinks
So,
Emily the Bat should go to Emily the Person.
if her and Selena can fish fight over it, if no one buys it.
I have a moratorium on stuffed animals right now.
You say that.
I have to wait for some of them to age out and go to college before I can fit more in.
This is probably, and I'm not just saying this is probably the most beautiful TV tray I have ever
It's because G.I. Joe art is so amazing.
seen. Strictly because it's not rusty or anything like that. I'm tempted to keep it for myself. I think I already have this one. If no one buys it, I'll see if mine is less or more rusty than this one.
I love those trays. They're so
Eddie,
useful.
we let our VIPs build boxes and do free shipping for them.
Well, I mean, you could build one during the stream right now.
But if you would let me finish, if you claim $20 or more worth of stuff during this stream, we will ship it to you for free.
Yep. Now, the problem with building a box over multiple streams is we only do this once a week. This isn't like a daily thing. Selena, camera one. The problem, and like, who knows if you're going to log in next week? So then we end up sitting on a bunch of stuff, which takes up space.
It's not ideal.
You know, we end up getting broken or lost, and we don't want to get into
For our
all that.
VIPs, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But you're all good.
So the serving tray,
What do you got on it?
you want to keep it.
So I didn't say I want to keep it. I said if it doesn't sell, I'm going to compare it. I know that I have one of these already.
All right.
If it doesn't sell, I'm going. I mean, is it $5?
No.
Then if it doesn't sell, I'm going to compare it to mine, and whichever one is nicer, I'll keep.
This one's in really nice shape. Doesn't
It's
think it was
gorgeous.
used. $35.
It's beautiful.
Can you repeat the price on Luke Skywalker? The one on the card?
Oh, he is. It's just him, his belt, and his original
Let me
gun,
switch cameras.
with an unpunched card. Obviously, the bubble has been opened because he's been taken out.
Yeah, he does not have his coin, his poncho, or his lightsaber.
Right, but the bubble's there, and it's still mostly attached. Honestly, it's attached at the top. It was slit for the whoever took the frickin'
Coin out.
coin out.
Yeah.
But another cool thing about it is it's not just the bubble; it's also the tray he lays
Oh,
on.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on here as far as getting bang for your buck. I think we had 2 1/4.
We got $225. That's a Bartertown price. That's going to be at least
Black
$250 in the
Palace
store.
Blaster.
Yeah.
That
I'm
alone.
gonna put that in his hand.
Those Palace Blasters,
I
Jesus.
have more plush. I have 2 more pieces of plush,
Alright.
and I feel like these might sell.
Oh, wow.
Nobody wanted ET. I'm really surprised.
I
Nobody
haven't
wanted
seen
ET.
them since...
Honestly, I'll take 200 right now for this because we're not selling a bunch and we need money.
I mean, fair.
And I know it seems like a lot for like an incomplete figure, but go do some research.
If we broke that up and,
$200.
and sold it individually,
Yeah, it's $100 for his belt.
His belt is $100 and his
Yep.
card is $70.
Right.
Like
Sure.
So
it's
200 bucks.
insane.
Bang a boom.
That's $200 is a great deal. But not necessarily the right person watching
Right.
the stream. This is really cute. I cannot start collecting Squishmallows. I do already have one though. I have Chip. Chip is like a beaver. Nice, Eddie. That's very good. There's certainly
I do
worse
too.
things to collect.
Oh, Eddie, believe me, there's a lot of people here to do.
I'm just trying
Are
to.
you using that?
I was.
Okay,
and
have fun.
You're killing me.
Look,
I've got 2 plush left. I just want to get through it real quick. If they'll stand up right. I had it perfectly poised. Alright, Selena, camera 2 real quick, and then I will let Justin do whatever he's got going
Give me
on.
1 second. Okay, you wanted camera 2, you said?
Alright, Selena, thank you. We have got Fozzie Bear and Baby Kermit from the McDonald's Christmas plush, Make Me Up a Babies plush line. I've got $10 a piece on these, or if you want both of them, I'll do 18 for the set. No Miss Piggy to go with them. The whole set was the 3. But they are complete with their hats and their. So Kermit came with a vest and a hat. Fuzzy came with a hat and a scarf. They are complete.
Piggy had like a Santa outfit.
She did. What was great about her is that her stuff didn't come off.
Yeah.
Their stuff all comes
You
off
have
and can
the
get
3,
lost.
don't you?
Somewhere.
I got them before I brought them home from work.
Yeah.
So honestly, I have seen way worse Wampas. He's not that yellow. His legs are still white. Got a little bit where the seams are. He gets that, the kind of brownish a little bit, but not really terrible. So it's pretty. It's actually a pretty nice Wampa, to be honest with you. Color's good on his horns, and I think we only had what?
$16.
Call it 15. $15 on the Wampa, and I believe that gets you to your 20.
It does.
It does. No pressure.
No pressure though. There's always more stuff.
I think joining a VIP group is the best way to get free shipping.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
But getting more stuff is also great.
He claimed that.
Oh yes, absolutely. Very cool. Hal brought me gifts today.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little
It's
bit
what
about
Hal
it.
does.
Yes, Hal brought me a gift today. It's allegedly it's 5th edition D&D, Hal, but I don't think anybody cares that much about the rules when they're playing that module.
So it's one of those, I see.
So I didn't know that they actually, there are companies, there are plenty of companies.
Bat's ears.
There are plenty of companies that make third-party D&D stuff, especially once D20 came out with 3rd edition. Lots of different companies could legally do other D&D adjacent stuff. So there's all kinds of interesting companies that do all kinds of things. Andrew Drew Jr. just got a Wampa. Wish he had waited. Ours is nicer and cheaper. Well, we try, Andrew. We try.
Andrew CZ sent us greetings from, I believe, Florida earlier.
Yeah.
I saw that. Sunny and insanely hot.
Yeah.
The Wampa's nice. The giant hands on the Wampa are always good.
All right, I got Darth Vader's tie, Power of the Force. It's missing one missile. It's got the one. It's supposed to come with 2 green missiles. It just has the one, but it works. The guns pop out. It's, it's all there. The wings are there. It's super cool. $30. 30.
$30. This little bat is adorable.
It's driving me batty.
I guess Squishmallows come in different sizes. So there's the minis, which are 5 inches, and then there's the 8-inch, which is like your standard size, and then there's like a 14-inch and a 20-inch.
Alicia claiming the TIE Fighter.
Wow, thank you, Alicia. G.I. Joe Devilfish. I just got this collection in. I probably have parts and pieces out in the warehouse to put with these things.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. The cool thing about this Devilfish is it doesn't have any broken tabs or pegs, which they usually do. But it's just the Devilfish, its gun. It has both hoses. And it has the engine connector there and everything. But really, the thing is no broken tabs or pegs. $5. I don't feel like going out in the warehouse and finding stuff for it. If it doesn't sell, I will.
So every Squishmallow has its own little story. That's cute.
I have a Slytherin one. It was a Christmas present.
Is it a snake?
It's a Squishmallow. I don't know.
Well, no, it's
kind of a little
Say
snake.
what got claimed.
Claimed got Hal Devilfish.
Thank you. Max Rebo band? No Max Rebo members right now.
Where's the Devilfish? Is it here?
Yeah, spin it.
So it's got to be a snake, Selena, if it's Slytherin, right? It's
Yeah,
some sort of little
I'm
animal.
pretty sure it's a snake.
Alicia
It's got
claimed
little.
that.
It's got little fangs.
Near
It's
complete. All the rotor blades are here, and they're all straight and nice.
They are. I was surprised. Pretty straight.
Let's just go by what it's missing. It's missing 2 of the small white missiles and the 2 big white missiles. It's missing 2 of these ones, and then the ones that go on the side. It's missing its back left wheel,
that
obviously.
May be why it's a little off.
tilted. Yeah.
See?
Now, if you're hanging that from the ceiling, it doesn't matter whether it has
Not at
wheels
all.
or
And
not.
it's missing the canopy. That's it. Other than that, it's really nice. Nothing glued. Nothing broken. Vintage G.I. Joe Tomahawk. I mean, you got to spend, I don't know, $30 and it's 100% complete. I don't want to ship it because it means I got to pull off the, well, I guess, fuck it, $50. And if you're a VIP, we'll ship it.
I like that.
$50. 50. It's got all the guns. It even has the 2 controls up front here. Look at those. Look how nice and straight those blades are.
They're.
I could probably
actually
pull them
remarked on
off
that
and sell them as a set for $50.
You could. You absolutely could. Eddie, we don't buy plushies too often. We do occasionally. These just came in a collection, so I figured I would pick them up. Because they're licensed. I mean, the little bat's not, but the Neighbor for Christmas, like, they're licensed. Typically plushes are tough.
Yeah, you don't really seek them out. Like,
Yeah.
go looking for plushies to buy.
It really depends. If you've got a bunch of vintage G.I. Joes and I can only buy them if I also buy your Squishmallows, then maybe I will.
100% complete Havoc with cross country. It's complete.
Oh, cool.
It's not broken. His joystick is good. The stickers are nice. I didn't even wipe it off yet. I'm sure it'll clean up even nicer with the. See how the
It's a little dusty.
cockpit's a little dusty. I didn't even wipe it
off.
off. Complete Havoc, $40.
I love what Andrew said. He loves any price that starts with F it.
You missed the 12-inch Star Wars collection we just threw up there. That was
You didn't miss it.
That was a
It's
fucking
still
price.
here, Andrew.
We can go through
I'm
it
happy to
again.
go over it again.
I want to know if Eddie saw the
Eddie,
the
we
vintage
do
figures
have.
earlier.
You mentioned that you're into vintage Star Wars. We do have a lot of inexpensive, complete and loose vintage Kenner figures that we did earlier in the stream. You may have missed. It might
I
not
don't know if you
hurt.
saw that.
It might not hurt to throw them up again.
If you didn't
We
see
will.
them, give me a holler and I'll ask that they put them up
I am
again.
shocked this didn't sell. I'll find pieces for it, and we need stuff for the store anyway. So
It never hurts.
I'm gonna switch cameras again.
I am
just because I'm trying to make
I am
money
just-
now doesn't mean I can't make it later.
I am just loving on this little squishmallow.
He's so cute. The longer you hold him, the fonder of him I get.
I have one that we got when we were coming back from whatever trip that was. Whoa, Andrew, what? Congratulations!
Wow.
Awesome. Congratulations, Andrew.
Look at you. We're out in Florida, Andrew. We should talk when you come in.
Yeah. Any mini rigs? Not today on the stream.
Definitely in store.
We definitely have some in store. Eddie, if you're
Maybe.
Are
not,
there any on the online store?
they're not going to be on the online
know.
store.
Okay, I don't know.
Eddie, did you see the Kenner's figures we put up earlier?
I don't think
We have a bunch of complete and loose. incomplete.
Sanibel Island.
Wow,
Ooh,
isn't that
island.
where the hurricane just hit? No,
I hope
Well,
not.
you know, house prices might be low right now because of that.
not just, but a couple of years ago, that's where the hurricane.
Well, I mean, it's Florida. They have he missed it, so yeah, we can go through them again. It's Florida. They get a hurricane every couple of years everywhere, don't they?
It was a bad one
Oh,
down in
right.
Sanibel Island. Yeah,
Okay.
I believe that's down by Tampa.
That actually does ring a bell
St.
now, the
Pete's.
island name. Andrew said it recovered. Good for them.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a bridge out or something? I think they must have had to
Yes.
rebridge
Is
it.
that the bridge
All
over
right,
the
Penelope,
river?
you're going to say the prices. I'm going to say the name, you say the price.
It's going to
all
take
right.
me a minute.
Yep. Chief Chirpa, complete.
He was toward the bottom.
$12 on Chief Chirpa.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of these have the bottom of the feet painted. The kid did it so he knew they were his, so his buddy Eddie up the street didn't steal them, put them down his pants, and go home with them.
Depending on what kind of paint it is, you may be able to use a non-acetone nail polish.
I'm not gonna guarantee
get
it.
off. We leave that to you. This is how they came to us, so this is how they leave again.
Yes, Chief can eat stormtroopers.
Yikes.
Complete.
Tornadoes.
That
That's
is
Weequay.
Weequay, $10, 100% complete.
Alicia would like our Ewok.
Thank you, Alicia.
That is Chirpa.
He won't be the only Ewok, but we know who you're talking about.
Yes.
8 tornadoes in Illinois. Eddie, is that odd for your area of Illinois? Or Illinois? Illinois.
Illinois.
Is it odd for your area to get that many tornadoes? We got 2 Re-Yees complete.
$14 on Ree's.
1 complete Sand Person.
I've got $20 on him.
It's got a very nice cape.
And the gaffy stick is very nice.
Yep, complete
color is
Zuckus.
nice, too.
No.
It's Forlom.
That's Forlom, but he should have look. You shamed him. He fell over.
He's still complete.
He's still complete, and he's still $15. He's just on the floor now.
Complete Medicine Woman.
That is
Dr. Quinn.
That is Dr. Quinn Medicine Ewok. No, that is low gray. He's $14.
Complete
Bernie.
Squid Head.
Complete Squid Head. We've got $20 on Squid Head as well. He's got his gun, his skirt, his belt, his cape. He's all dressed
Complete Chewbacca.
and ready to go.
Complete Chewbacca.
Complete Chewbacca. $14. I was reading this comment from Hal. They have now canonized that Ewoks in the new novels are carnivores who wanted to eat the stormtroopers. I mean, I'm here for that.
Well, they were going to eat our heroes.
I mean, yeah, they were. I appreciate that you mentioned they're carnivores and not cannibals, because when
Well, they weren't
people-
trying to eat themselves.
Exactly.
Eat other
When people
Ewoks.
mention that they're cannibals, they're not cannibals. They weren't trying to eat other Ewoks.
You don't know if they did or not.
The gun on Chewbacca, that's the blue one, right?
It's,
Yeah.
It
it's
looks blue from here. I
Yeah,
can't be
it's
sure.
not the green, it's the blue.
And it's not blue, black, or black.
Yeah, my original's black. I didn't know I didn't know there was a version that came with blue.
Yeah, they
That's why I'm
especially
so hung
in
up on it.
later years. So Chewbacca's originally from the first movie, obviously, but they repopped some of those figures for all the other movies.
Mm.
So as they kept making them over the years, they just slightly changed the type of plastic here and there. Did that with a lot of stuff.
All right, complete Bib Fortuna.
Bib, Fortune, $12 on Bib.
Bib.
Now, why is he so for tuna? Why doesn't he is he not for salmon or for trout?
Because it sounds like the song.
Excuse me?
Because he's named after the song.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hang on, we'll get to Akbar.
Complete. What's his name?
Dengar.
Dengar.
$10 on Dengar. Keith, it really does make me wonder where the dress that the Ewoks gave Leia came from. I also am always curious about this with Leia. Like, she's worried about her friends. You know, her brother is out there. She doesn't know he's her brother yet.
Spoilers.
Sorry. You know, she's worried about her friends. She's about to get eaten by Ewoks. But she has time not just to change her clothes, which I appreciate, but she has time not just to take her hair down, but to brush it out perfectly straight and do her nice little braid around the top with the little twirly whirly twigs in it and stuff.
It's a celebration.
You're worried about your dead relatives possibly, and you're braiding. Like, I'm sorry.
Don't judge someone's coping mechanism.
So,
I
all right, you
don't
ready?
get it.
We have another Sam person. He's not complete. He doesn't have his gaffy stick, but he has a very nice cloak.
He was $10.
$10. Bespin Luke, nothing, but he's in nice shape. $5.
$5 on Bespin.
And these are all $3 incomplete figures.
Lightning round.
So they're $3 each. Emperor, nothing, just him. Akbar, nothing, just him.
Madine now.
Nothing, just
It's
him.
now staffless because of Selena.
Vader, nothing, just him.
Yeah.
And a squid head with his cloak.
And 3PO?
Those are all $3. And 3PO.
And
Those are all $3 a piece.
3PO is pretty loose, which is why he's sitting down.
Ghostbusters. Who are you? Chris, claiming Nadine.
And that was $3, right?
That's my boy George, isn't it?
Ghostbusters it's Chris, but I need to remember if it's Chris, our VIP Chris, or a different Chris.
Let's see who got claimed. Madine.
And the Emperor.
And Andrew CZ claiming our Emperor.
Thank you. Is it Chris Reitz?
I think so. It kills me. I know it's Chris, but I
gotta
don't
write this-
remember.
I'll write it down on my cheat
I
sheet
always
this
get
time.
him mixed up with
If-
George Wheeler.
If he'll tell us one more time, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Andrew
written
CZ
down.
was our Emperor.
Nope. Chris Reed says not him,
Okay.
Easy enough.
and you're saying it wrong apparently.
All right. Right. Okay.
Right.
I apologize, Chris. I'll know that going forward.
Half the time we can't even say our own names.
GB, my Ghostbuster man, claiming Madine.
Twitch says you are playing Baldur's Gate.
It does, and there's a reason for that, Casper.
Eddie would like to add his box, the Akbar and the complete Tuscan.
Rock and roll.
All right, so
Oh,
Akbar
hang on, we
was
got a
3,
spammer. I
right?
gotta eat.
And the complete Tuscan.
Akbar was only $3, right?
And the
that was for
complete Tuscan.
Eddie.
Yeah. I want to make sure the complete Tuscan's the better of the two.
It is.
Oh yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Complete Tuscan, that is also for Eddie, and Eddie is above his $20 mark.
Thank you, Eddie. So Eddie, do us a
congratulations.
favor, since you're on Facebook, just shoot us a message, say, hey, it's Eddie, I claimed some stuff. That way it's going to make it easier for us to send you your invoice.
Yes.
Facebook doesn't like to let businesses
No.
contact random people who
Which
have never
makes sense.
contacted them before.
Yeah. Selena, I feel like I missed some comments. Could you scroll up a little for a second? So Casper, I want to address the Baldur's Gate thing. So on Twitch, you have options to tell people what you're streaming. I think there's an option for like just chatting or something, but we're not just chatting.
We're really not.
When Baldur's Gate first came out, they did what's called a Twitch drop, wherein if you watch a streamer playing
You
at
switch
least
cameras.
if you watch a streamer playing at least 2 hours of Baldur's Gate, you would get like free clothing in game. I made it say that we were streaming Baldur's Gate so that when people were watching, they could still get their free clothes in Baldur's Gate. Because I'm not someone who watches people play games. I will play the games. I don't, not that I have anything against people to do it, it's just not really my thing. Like, I might watch him play a game, or we might like play together, like watch and then play and then watch and then play. But I'm not a watcher of streams really, so I kind of did that. First of all, honestly, I did it for myself so that I could cheat and say that I was watching Baldur's Gate and get my clothes. But I also did it for some of our VIPs who also play Baldur's Gate so that they could get their free clothes. It was like a set of like an outfit and like some shoes, just cute. Anyway, go ahead.
Big truck.
Big Truck, Destroyer from
Steel Monsters, complete, both
the
guns
Steel
on top.
Monster. It's really cool.
That's cool.
G.I. Joe meets Mad Max, baby.
Dude, these toys do not mess around.
They're
This is
Tonka.
not. That is a fully metallized. That is not plastic.
This is the our collection's complete, thank God.
Yeah.
Because this is one hell of a toy. It checks off so many boxes for me, being 3 3/4 Mad Max, G.I. Joe.
It's very cool.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
What does the inside of the truck bed look like? I want to see it.
Made for people who you're in there with your
Oh,
guns.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's obviously a complete the entire toy line, and I mean this with the most amount of love. It's such a ripoff of Mad Max, but it's so awesome and great. And did they these are all new sculpts. These aren't just old Tonka trucks, right? Because like look at the front.
I'm sure
of
they
that.
use some.
The front end, like look at the canopy on that thing. Like there's no Tonka truck that has a Mad Max canopy like that.
No.
No
Not that I
way.
ever saw.
I don't know what to charge for this thing.
How I
And
love.
do we want to ship this?
It's heavy. I really don't.
It's really
I mean,
heavy.
listen, for the right price, I'll ship anything. But and especially to a VIP. But like this thing weighs so much. Like, if I'm shipping this to California, it's gonna cost me $25 to ship it. I'm not kidding. So but then again, if it's only worth what it's worth, you know what I mean? It's tough. What I love about Baldur's Gate, Hal mentioned his comment was that you can like buy clothing in game for your characters and like dress them in different outfits. What I love about the game is that it has something for everybody. No matter what kind of gamer you are, the game has something for everybody. If you just like dressing up your characters and like taking pictures of them, you can do that. If you like just strategizing and the fighting, you can do that. If you're into story and the story-driven aspects, there's plenty of that. And the replay value is insane. Because you can play the game as different classes, and that changes your gameplay. You can play it as there's companion characters, and you can actually play the game as the companion characters. That makes it a completely different game. It's just amazing, and it deserves every award that it's won. I think it's won now 6 or 7 Game of the Year awards, all the major 5.
Wow.
I think it's the first game to win every major Game of the Year award.
I'm going to jump back up to 1. Can I run?
$100.
$100. Yes, Casper, you can play with friends. You can do couch co-op where like you're both in one room, or you can play across the internet with other people. I have never played the online co-op. It's awesome. Yes.
Ooh, what's that?
That is a GoBots Command Center mobile fortress with the box. What's surprising about, first of all, this box is in good shape, but what's really surprising is that it even survived, because the problem in quotes, with the command center for GoBots is that once you put it together, it didn't fit back in its box. So you put it together on Christmas morning, you played with it, Mom realized it didn't go back in the box, and the box went in the trash. I'm actually having a similar problem with one of my board games. I added 2 new board games to the pile over there, and I had to rearrange everything. But Dark Tower, once you put it together, does not fit back in its box. It's idiotic. It does not fit. It's 3 inches too big for the box. And once you put it together, you have to completely unassemble the electronic tower to get it back in the box. It's
Why
insane.
doesn't this go in the box?
Where is Dark Tower?
It doesn't fit, does it?
Yeah,
You can close the box with it in there?
I'm about to find out. This is either complete or near complete.
I bet if you open it, it will probably fit. Like if you lay it flat, if you lay it sideways, it might fit. If you lay it sideways, it will definitely fit sideways. No, it still pops out.
It still pops up.
I knew I wasn't crazy. Yes, Casper, exactly.
Oh, there's Dark Tower.
Brock, that's awesome. You have your original GoBots cereal bowl. I have a Willow cereal bowl. I do not have any GoBots. Very cool. We have some G.I. Joe bowls and cups. I've got some Star Wars. I've got a complete set of the Burger King Star Wars glasses from all the movies. We've got some Garfield from McDonald's. That's really nice. Is this nicer than ours?
We have more stickers.
Do you think it'll fit on camera too?
No.
Barely.
I'll tell you one thing, the box is really nice.
The box is very nice. Does it have the top and bottom of the box there?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure it's the whole thing.
Can I help you get it out?
It's definitely the top and bottom, right?
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes like there's an insert or whatever. Can we not rip it? That would be great. The box is gorgeous. The box is beautiful. I'm shocked by how pretty that box is.
Yeah,
People
same.
look like boxes in
Instead of getting thrown out, it got put in the attic or the basement or wherever. It's gorgeous. I can't believe it. That almost looks like it just came off the shelf.
How is a HasLab Sky Striker including a runway as part of the box? So like they incorporated the box into part of the playset itself.
Be careful when you spin this, because it's just gonna like kill everything. All right, so we've got. How complete is this command center?
I don't know. Near complete or complete. It's got all the. Got the hoses. It's got the.
You
Who
know
knows
where its
where
hose
its
at?
It's got the little shelf, like the tray. It turns into a command center. You open it up, stand it up, and open it up. Let me see if it's missing anything.
I'm gonna spin this so they can see how beautiful this box is, if I can. Nobody wants all of these 12-inch figures for $250. I'm shocked. Don't forget, guys, we've got a Boba Fett, an Obi-Wan, a Jawa, and a Stormtrooper. None of them are complete. They're all still pretty decent. $250 for the entire set of 4. If anybody wants to see them a little closer, let me know. I would love to sell them today and get them out of here. Those were some of these were in the museum for a while, and we just upgraded. Some of them just came in today. Just leave the camera too. Let's see. I want to get a good close up of this box. A little bit of wear on the sides.
But like it's not frayed or anything like that?
It's not bad. Justin, are we selling that parts Dragonfly?
Yeah, there's actually more parts.
There are more parts.
Who asks?
Hal asked. The box is beautiful. This might be nicer than the one that we have in the museum. I would hate to separate something that had been with its box for so long, though.
If it's not complete, it's near complete. $100 with the box.
The box is beautiful. I'm shocked at how pretty the box is, honestly.
Shocked, I tell you.
Shocked, I tell you. What's really shocking is that, so with these, like, it's got the thin cardboard, like, cover, and then, like, the heavy cardboard bottom. The bottoms normally have holes in them, not a single hole, and the fronts, always, there's a poke hole.
That's beautiful.
Somebody went at it with a pen.
Luckily, we don't do boxes in the museum.
Somebody put their thumb through it, something like that.
Claim Command Center, Jack Vanderbilt.
I am feeling good about that, Jack. Congratulations, that is
a
awesome.
good get.
That is a good get. I've never seen a Command Center box that's beautiful.
All right.
That is gorgeous.
This is just a.
Going to carefully remove this from the.
How's good for this stuff? This is a Dragonfly for parts.
If I can get it back in the box, Jack, I will. If not, I will probably have to ship in
Hal,
two boxes.
Both wings. It's got the hook and the rope. It's got the gun on the front. It's got 2 of the long skinny missiles. It has the tip of the back here. It has a canopy. It has the side gun with the hoses. And the side gun's unbroken. The peg is still there and the little hoses are still there. So really you're just buying the parts. I don't care about the frame. For the parts, I will charge you 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to leave that here so Justin can do it because I have no idea how this part.
How's $20, Hal?
I need to get the legs down and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, you just got to be actually a little tough with it.
Which I won't do.
That's where I chicken out, yeah.
It's like it's in a groove there. How do you get it to move?
You get into the groove.
You're killing me. Alright.
Hal claiming Dragonfly.
I thought of you, Hal, when that came in. Like, I'm sure that I actually talked, not to you about you personally, but I just said that we have some folks that do customs and refurb and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's actually a bunch of parts and pieces here.
Yeah. Nobody wants Fozzie and Kermit. They're crushed. Where's Kermit?
This thing, I mean, you got to be careful with it to move it. It's in such good shape that all the clicks still click.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of parts inside. The stickers are really nice. It's
Reminds me of an AT-AT.
very AT-AT-esque.
Bernie, it's really true. It's a skyscraper. It turns into a robot. What's fun about playing with a skyscraper?
That's from the movie Big.
It is.
We know.
We're quoting it.
I only know because Bernie just told me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna put this here. And
Uh,
where did Kermit go?
I'm right here.
Different Kermit. Oh, he's down here. I got him.
Oh, now you done pissed it off.
It's your voice changer. I laid the GoBot down on top of your voice changer. Because we just sit around playing with toys all day. We don't actually work right
We need to have an anti-lottery to see which VIP gets stuck with that in their box.
Are we doing phrasing?
Exterminate.
Oh, apparently.
Exterminate. What else we got? There's so much stuff here. What else is here?
Some more things. I'm having
Nobody
fun.
wants to see Squishmallows. They're so cute and round and tagged.
You know what it
with
is? The
tags.
high-end stuff never sells in Bartertown.
I'm in love with
Blue
that bat.
Snaggletooth, Power
That's
of the
not
Force.
true. We occasionally sell high-end stuff in Bartertown, but it's mostly meat and potato awesomeness. Or really, like that GoBot's command center is amazing. I was kidding, Bernie. We work our asses off.
But it is fun.
It's better. Listen, I don't want to say it's
When
better.
toy collections come in, it's like Christmas going through it.
Yeah.
It's like really a lot of fun going through the toys and separating things. Like we did that twice today. We had 2 collections come in, obviously, and we passed it on to y'all because you all got to watch today and see what we got, and our VIPs got to see it early.
Do you think we could not?
I like when the tables turn and she becomes the annoying one.
I like that you admit that you're normally the annoying
I
one.
was talking
but-
about Selena.
Yeah, but here's the
I was
thing.
talking about Tucker.
I had to put up with that for, what, 30 years before you even had your first
Sister,
turn.
I've been here for 20.
20. I was 24 when I
Yeah,
got
we're,
today.
we're getting close.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now it's been a lot for you, 40 some.
Yeah, but I'm not
I
the
am
primary.
not the most
I'm not the
annoying person
primary
here.
anymore.
No, I know.
You took over being primary.
Bernie, the money is just the most stressful part. Everything else is great.
And the other thing, there's 2 things, Bernie. There's a couple things.
Keeping the store
I love
stocked.
the AMA version of this at the end. There's some things to talk about if you guys want to hang and talk, because I'd like to talk about Wolverine Deadpool with no spoilers.
So we
Maybe
haven't,
SDCC.
we haven't done a segment yet this today. Do we want to do a segment?
Yeah, let's do a segment.
Which
Which one?
segment?
Let's do the AMA, which is like Life, Liberty, Pursuit of Plastic.
So Selena, you might no an AMA is just an AMA.
Whatever.
Life Liberty is us talking about our personal lives.
Let's do that.
All right.
I want to talk to Bernie about what he just asked. So money obviously is everyone's problem unless you're born not rich or you're super lucky. The most stressful things
We're gonna
about
get a cameo.
besides her about this job is making sure everyone leaves the store happy, whether they're selling us a collection or coming in to buy things.
Yeah.
Even if we don't have what they're looking for, we want it always to be a good experience.
But the nature of who we are as people, that's not hard for us to accomplish.
It's a stressful aspect.
I mean, it's
When
stressful
we're making
'cause you,
when we're buying a collection, somebody's like, "Well, I don't know how much I want for it." It's stressful to make
Yeah.
sure we're fair to ourselves as well as to the people.
I mean, yeah, you're not, but it's not like, I don't know, like it's not as stressful as the money part, which
No.
is like sometimes we have no control
Here's
over.
well, she just asked what's stressful. Here's another
Yeah.
fun stress. Do we keep this for the museum? Am I keeping this, or is it getting sold? That goes down to the money aspect of things. But yeah, it's really just paying the bills. You know, she doesn't have a good job working for a corporate
I'm kidding.
entity making $60,000 a year, where this can be as loose and fun as it is. We both do this, and it has to. We don't have a 2-person income, so this is definitely not a 2-person income.
Most people, I'm finding this, most people that do what we do, at least in our area, do it part-time. Or they do it, and I hate to be sexist, and like Justin said, the wife has a good job at some corporate office as a CEO or whatever.
So he's full time and she's part time, kind of thing.
Or
In the toy business.
or the toy business is just the husband and the wife has her own job that actually
Right.
supports the house. It is tough with the both of us doing this. but I will never. I don't. Frank, our partner and mentor, Frank, has said many times he will never work for someone else again. He will sell shampoo at a flea market before he will ever work for someone else again.
Bernie said he knows people that are mean and rude doing this. Well, then they're doing the wrong thing, because if you're not enjoying this, what's the point?
Because you're certainly not getting rich doing this.
No.
I mean, how do you make a ton of money? How do you make $1 million in the toy business? Start with $2 million.
That's
right?
not true. That's more. We say that about being in a band.
Or find a holy grail item.
Like you don't. I would think that people don't start this business because there's so much money to be made. You do it because you love it. At least I know a lot of the part-time people.
Or you do it because you're a collector and you ran out of space in your house.
Or you do it because you see other people successful at it and you think you could do it as good as them. And then when you can't, you end up being miserable and mean to people. And that's probably what he means by people being mean and rude. We want the experience to be everything. We want you to come in here and have a great experience. I say it all the time. We don't sell anything you can't sit on the couch and buy for yourself off of eBay or whatnot or Etsy. But what we do have is an experience when you come to the store. And I hope that experience translates to Bartertown. That was the whole point of doing this.
That was. We started doing this during the pandemic when we were closed.
We could have listed everything on eBay.
We could have been on Whatnot. Whatnot courted us for a freaking year trying to get us to go on there. And we just weren't in.
We were like, how do we bring the experience of the store to this? And this is what we figured out. I sit in the store with my feet on the counter and talk good about myself all the time.
I usually hide behind the bar here.
I just come in and look for things to embezzle.
Dan wants us to do die-cast cars, but unfortunately nobody buys them, and he knows that for a fact.
So Bernie, as a collector, when we would go into toy stores and someone would say that's not for sale, I thought it was the dumbest crap I ever heard. And I would say to myself, if you don't want to sell stuff, open a museum. So guess what I did? I did that.
Bartertown was our excuse for the museum because we want to be surrounded by the toys all the time.
Was that the excuse? I thought the excuse was that we just,
Well, when we turned this into the
studio,
when we turned this into that was an excuse that we just didn't. So when we turned this in the studio, we were like, well, let's put our museum in the studio.
Yeah. And now we're thinking of reinvigorating this part of the store yet again.
We're adding more to this. We're gonna do something very different.
We're really thinking about it.
Because
we can do it.
Once the nostalgia goes away from the people, my generation, Penelope's generation, and
we're
some
the same
of you.
Generation. You make it sound like we're ancient.
Once the nostalgia goes away for us kids who grew up 80s and 90s with toys, and it turns into video games and phones, nobody's gonna be buying this stuff. So we need a viable future option.
Yeah.
Everybody likes ice cream.
It's true.
Everybody likes ice cream.
If you say
so now I just said it out loud. There's going to be freaking ice cream up the street.
And now 1,000 people are going to.
Now there's going to be freaking Richland ice cream.
We have been talking about from before we even opened this location. We were talking about integrating some sort of cafe.
Wish.com ice cream.
And when we first opened here, we have a bar, which is where we are actually broadcasting from. There's a bar up there. Our plan was to have like a cafe, but two things happened. The city that we are in has a lot of requirements that we literally wanted a Keurig and some prepackaged snacks. And even with that in mind, the requirements were a little more than we could afford when we first opened the store. The store needed a lot of work before we even opened, and we were planning on trying to get a handicap ramp put in, an accessibility ramp, and all kinds of other things we wanted to do. And Maze Landing made a lot of things hard for us. Long story short,
well, it wasn't hard. It was just way more expensive than we thought it was going to be.
Yes,
which makes it hard.
Yes, so we backburned the whole idea. And then kind of had this great idea where why don't we do like an ice cream truck instead of actually in the building? Let's do ice cream, but do a truck outside. And we still kind of thought about that, but there's a lot with that's also permits.
Dude, imagine doing the opening day of ice cream and having Motley Q out front and doing like a food and ice cream thing.
So we backburned it, and then COVID happened, and then we really backburned the entire
and
concept.
then any of our savings for that
because
went to
every dime we had to become more accessible.
It wasn't just COVID; it was the building.
Become more accessible. All the savings we had put aside, all the stuff we sold, and all you guys helping out. All that money went into just getting this place back into a viable building with 4 walls and a roof.
And heat
power.
and
electric.
Yeah.
So that became a thing.
That's what happens when you have to redo your entire electrical system.
But we're noticing a trend in the collectible industry in general, where, like Justin said, people are beginning to age out a bit of the collectibles, and we realize that perhaps in 20 years, listen, I hope I'm still alive and worried about what I'm doing for a job in 20 years, but the viability for what we do, I believe, is slowly leaving. However, the museum aspect is always going to have some interest to people.
Yep.
And we always say to ourselves, what could we do to make the museum a viable job? Even if we charged an admission, I don't see how it would ever be a viable job. But imagine with me for a moment, those of you who have been in the store, we're going to turn the entire back. This is dreaming, but dreaming in a way that might actually happen. The entire back half of the museum becomes a very small ice cream counter. Now, this is just, I'm talking a chocolate vanilla custard soft serve ice cream machine, maybe a vanilla flavor of the month custard machine. He wants to do milkshakes, but I think that's where we draw the line.
Sundays, because you'll have cups.
Well, that's cups, yeah. That's and the accoutrements.
So that's everything except hard ice cream.
Hard ice cream, that's a lot of flavors, that's freezers, that's dishes and stuff like that.
More space.
That's more space. If we keep it simple.
And simple sundaes, not like
Nothing
brownie.
crazy.
Unless it really takes off and we're like, well,
Exactly.
this ice cream thing's going really great. Let's turn the entire side into ice cream.
But
Imagine coming to eat some custard. Let's go have a family afternoon at the toy museum with the custard.
Yes.
And especially in our area, 20 minutes from the boardwalk and the shore. We got it. We got this.
There are ice cream places in South Jersey. There are toy places in South Jersey. I think that if we combine the two. Now we've said it out loud. I can't believe you did this. You announced this out loud like we're doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now 7 people are going to do it before us.
Not as good, though.
Of course. Well, nobody ever does anything as good as we do because we're so extra. This is literally incredibly early formative stages
So
of
who
an actual idea.
has seen Deadpool Wolverine? Raise your hands. I wonder if anybody really raised their hands. I can't really
I
see
did.
you.
I'm going to raise
We
both
saw
hands
it
because
twice.
we've seen it twice.
I'm not going to do any
I'm
spoilers.
going to go see it again.
Go see it. Well, Kerry hasn't seen it, so maybe this week. Go see it before you get spoiled. There's so much fun. So many fun surprises. Alex raised his hand.
Alex is raising his hand.
Give a thumbs up. Surprises you're not going to see coming, and you're going to get spoiled no matter what.
I was so lucky that I didn't get spoiled. How I gotta be honest with you, I am burnt out on Marvel movies, and then this came along, and it reinvigorated my love for the genre. It threw things at me that I wasn't expecting. It made me feel tingly feelings in different parts of my body. We gotta go see this movie again.
Twisters was fun. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one. It doesn't have the same heart as the first one.
It doesn't. The plot was, I don't want to say it was thinner, but there was a little bit more plot-driven, like, characterizations from the first movie. Like, I felt for the wife, the fiance, like, everybody with their stuff.
But it was fun. It was the same idea, and you know, I don't want to get to it, but it's just a fun popcorn
I like
movie.
Glenn Powell. We actually went on a tear and watched a few Glenn Powell movies. Hal made a great point. I don't know if you guys, this isn't a spoiler, they announced it at SDCC. The Russo brothers are doing the next 2 Avengers movies, and Robert Downey Jr. is back. Did you hear about this, Selena?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU.
As Doctor Doom.
As Dr. Victor Von Doom. Not just Dr. Doom.
How is that going to work, though?
Not Dr. Tony Stark Von
He's
Doom.
not Dr. Doom. It's not a title. They specifically said Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Listen, I don't know how it's going to work.
Like
Who cares?
Sir, you look an awful lot like someone else that used to know.
And people who are upset about this don't read comics, because in comics, every character has been every character, and like it's crazy how weirdly incestuous it gets.
Yeah.
And like, tell me a good story in a good way. I don't care what you're telling me.
You're not wrong, and I do agree with you on that. Anyone who's complaining about this on that level obviously doesn't read comic books. My complaint, if you can call it that, they could have. This is a stunt. It's a stunt.
Okay.
They didn't say, hey, you know what? I really want to. I really want to adapt the What If.
It's an obvious
comic.
ploy stunt to
Yeah.
get things back on track once
Nobody said,
I don't care.
I want to do Infamous Iron Man. That's what I want to do. Let's get...
I don't care.
That is my only gripe with it.
Great.
They could have chosen another actor that no one's heard of and
So
make another RDJ.
So it's an obvious stunt where they're bringing back the two arguably best directors of Avengers movies and the biggest star. That's a pretty cool stunt. That's a pretty cool stunt.
It just there's a bit of disingenuousness in my opinion there.
I don't
it's
care.
a stunt.
I mean, the company's out to make money.
But you shushed me. I'm shushing you. But I am here for it. Robert Downey Jr. could play anyone. He's a fantastic actor and he can be anybody. I think it's a little bit of a stunt that they're doing this, but I am interested to see where it goes. If they play it straight, where he's playing a completely different person, that makes no sense.
Okay. Tell me a good story. Unless it's the Crow remake, I don't want to see that.
Tell me a good story, yes, but get a new actor to tell me a good story. If he's playing some multiverse,
well, we'll see what it is.
Exactly. If he's playing a multiverse thing, then all right, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
but if he is literally playing that universe's, if he's literally playing that universe's Doctor Doom, who just happens to look a lot like Tony Stark, that's just dumb shit in my opinion. And they could have done better. But I'm reserving my judgment until the movie comes out and we see how it actually goes. But I do understand both sides of it. But you're right. Until you see the movie, how can you really complain? And if you're just complaining because it's the thing, the characters are crazy, that's called comic books.
Hugh Jackman was done with Deadpool after Logan.
He was done with
the most beautiful,
Wolverine.
with Wolverine after Logan, the most beautiful comic book movie ever made. It's not just a comic book movie.
It's not just a comic movie.
It's a fantastic movie. Tremendous. He should have won an Oscar in that movie. Guess what?
It was nominated.
Guess what? With this stunt and money,
he came
back and he played Wolverine again.
Yeah.
And we're all the better for it.
But he's playing Wolverine again. He's not playing... He's not playing Spider-Man.
I was going to say, he's not playing Ant-Man.
Yeah. So I understand people's hesitance. I am a little hesitant. But tell me a good story.
You think
Give me a good excuse.
No spoilers. Do you think they passed the torch in Deadpool Wolverine? You think there's a torch being passed?
I certainly fucking hope so. God, I hope so. Ugh.
Great stop because you're really
what else, folks? We got nothing else to sell. Anybody want to buy anything?
Buy stuff.
Yes, Brock, you're right.
Spoilers,
Chris Evans.
No spoilers.
He's right. Chris Evans did play Human Torch where he played Captain America.
That's true. Where they've recycled actors in the past.
Yeah, there's only so many actors.
There's been a few. Well, that's not true. There's been a few people that have recycled roles, but I don't think the Human Torch, movie and the MCU weren't even the same director, same company.
When they started talking about Victor Von Doom, I was hoping they would cast Fassbender.
That would have been interesting.
A guy who played Magneto, another huge villain in Marvel lore.
But those were not MCU movies.
Right, they weren't in the same universe.
So that I would have kind of allowed. This is the MCU incestuatingly eating itself and spitting out Doctor Doom.
Well, now that there's
it's weird.
It is weird, but now that there's the whole multiverse.
Yes, they can do anything. There are two canon instances, at least two. Alex can back me up here, where Doctor Doom and Tony Stark / Iron Man get commingled. There's a What If comic from like 2011, I want to say, maybe earlier, where Doctor Doom somehow sciences his brain into Tony Stark and Tony Stark's brain into him.
Oh, like Freaky Friday.
So that's a thing that happens. And then there's actually a Doctor Doom takes on the mantle of Iron Man. Gemma Chan. The only person who plays different characters. And did she play Mantis? Am I confusing? I don't know the actors' names. I'm not sure. But this isn't like a Jeffrey Combs thing where you're just like an alien in the background. Like, he was the face of the MCU. And now he's playing Doctor Doom. Like, they gotta do it right.
Tell me a good story.
And even if they do it right, I'm still gonna side-eye them. How about that?
Tell me a good story.
Yeah, I'm still gonna side-eye them.
That's all I want to see is a good story. Unless it's the Crow reboot.
I'm still gonna go see that. I'm gonna drag Alex. I will drag Alex to go see that. And Selena, because she has the thing too.
Until I saw the picture of that guy.
Okay. See the picture of what guy?
The guy who's playing the Crow. as the crow in it.
Skarsgård.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh no.
Skrillex crow.
Yep.
I am gonna go just so I
I'm
can
hungry.
just so I can complain, because you cannot complain about something unless you've seen it. I want to go just so I can complain. And to give James O'Barr his 7 cents of residuals, whatever those are. All right, what do we got going on? Are we good? We're
I
gonna
guess
invoice
that's it. We're gonna
you
invoice
guys?
everybody tonight. Please pay tonight.
Eddie, do us a favor if you haven't yet. Please message the page so we can invoice you. What else?
Nothing. We gotta do some picture and sell some of this stuff.
We do. Tomorrow I have to pack, and then Tuesday I have to get ready for the fire guy who's coming.
All right, the police are here to feed me.
You
No.
never pack on days I can help you.
What else? They're making it 3 and 4.
That's interesting.
Oy.
Reshooting Captain 4. What is Captain 4?
The new one. We saw the trailer for.
Did you see Harrison Ford at SDCC?
No.
So
I can't believe he was bothered to go.
Either they gave him drugs, or he is just so excited that no one is mentioning Han Solo to him anymore. At SDCC, he's on stage. He hulked out. Like, he did, like, this whole thing where he did, like, a little
So
dancing
he's like
thing,
all
jumping.
reinvigorated.
He's like, he looks like he's 12 years old jumping around the stage.
Well, I guess he's happy to be in a franchise that's not Star Wars.
That was what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Brock. I don't know if I don't want to be ageist, so I don't want to say he's too old. I don't know. Yeah.
See you Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. It's Dan Day. Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday night for Dan Day.
Tuesday.
See, it is Dan Day because it's Daniel and Daniels.
Oh, that's cute. Listen, Tuesday, depending on how ready we are for the fire, we're good with the fire guy. We're not too bad.
Do you want a dog tomorrow? I have to go to work tomorrow.
I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. I mean, I guess if you need to, I could take him.
Yeah.
All right,
you
listen,
can
we're going
be
to
the
sign off before we
dog,
start talking
but-
about our own personal
Yeah.
lives here.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. We'll do this
Yeah,
again next Sunday.
Will
We'll invoice you
the
guys.
same bat time, same bat channel
That's
as
the way.
always.
That's the way they say it.
That's how we roll.
Thank y'all. Peace in the Middle
Bye.
East.
Go see Deadpool.